Apothecary Diaries has a grip on me and I don't want it to ever let go. Hello everybody, welcome back to another cozy unboxing. If we haven't already met, my name is Bayley. Nice to meet you. I formerly was Bayley Pop and I am now Bayley Collects. That is a recent change that has been made because I want you guys to know that I'm not just a Funko Pop collector, though it is the majority of my collection. As time goes on, I will also have other collectibles that I'm showing you. For instance, the entire video last week was focused on a shelf that had Nendoroids and acrylics and prints. Did I say last week? I meant the last video, which was 2 weeks ago. Anyway, today we do have a haul that is including multiple different things, not just the Apothecary Diaries though, and that will be a big part of it. We have some One Piece, some Horimiya, and what is it called? A Sign of Affection. I recently watched A Silent Voice and I mix the names up constantly. But starting off today's haul, we do have the new manga for the Apothecary Diaries, the official printed version. This is volume 12. The artwork is phenomenal. If you've never looked at the artwork for the Apothecary Diaries, it's beautiful. I am really sad about what is going on with the mangaka. Are they considered a mangaka or are they just considered the manga artist? I'm not sure, but either way, they accidentally committed tax fraud and now I believe they're serving time. So I don't know what that means for the future of the Apothecary Diaries. I don't know if the original author or the people that print this are looking to find another artist and replicate their style. No idea. I haven't looked at it recently, but I really hope they keep coming out with more chapters because I don't want to read the novel. I really do like the manga form. But I do have volumes 9 through 12. If you are looking to pick up where the anime left off, go ahead and check out volume 9. And all I can say is the frog. That is it for the manga because I don't really read manga besides the Apothecary Diaries and One Piece. Just not my thing. Next up, I do have a package from Cner Creations. They recently dropped a bunch of new products and I had to really think about which ones I wanted because I almost bought 3 different acrylic stands. I only went with 2 and I did get a few other things as well. Oh my gosh. One side of the resin is sparkly and the other side is plain. The sparkle is just like very small hints of sparkle. I actually prefer it because it doesn't get in the way of the art. So that is number 1. Any of the artists I talk about in this video I will have linked down below. And if I don't, remind me and I'll do it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute! Oh my gosh, this is so stinking adorable. For our second acrylic stand, we do have them eating in the garden. This is towards the end of the first season of the anime. You get to find out so much about these characters during these moments. I can't get over this. This is so stinking adorable. And if you don't mind something a little bit bigger, they do have the hug scene by the train tracks. I personally didn't pick it up because I'm running out of space for those bigger moments and they already had 2 smaller options. Going back to the Apothecary Diaries, we do have 2 phone charms as well. They also have some bigger clip-on charms. They are little head chibis that have bells with them covered in resin. I might have to take off the bell just because if I do put this on my phone, I can't do that all the time. That's gonna drive me nuts. But another cool feature is the charms are interchangeable because there's this little lock right there. So if you don't like that memo came with a green string, you can swap it out with Jean Chi's purple one. And I love the faces they chose for these. They're so cute. And last from Cner Creations, I did pick up the Frieren and Mimic little keychain because my friend was talking about how she really liked that moment and if she were to get anything she would want that from Frieren. So I thought this was cute. If she doesn't want it, it's totally fine. I'll keep it for myself, but I thought she would really like this. So Haley, if you're watching, then you know that you got this early, and if you aren't watching, then I'll know. I definitely did just summon my cat with those bells and that was an accident. Speaking of cats, let's talk about One Piece. Do have Trafalgar Law and this is his Wano outfit. Normally the tails do come detached, but because of the cape, I think they put it underneath, which hey, that's fine with me because when I was doing all of the shelves video recently, I unboxed all of my Sailor Moon cats, the ones that are this size. Sailor Mars and Sailor Jupiter's, I could not get their tails to stay in. It was driving me nuts. I love that they included the details of his tattoos, earrings, his hat is perfect. I like the color that they chose for Law. I feel like it's a good medium tone for like his entire look. For his box, they did include the Jolly Roger that he has. I can't remember the name, don't come at me. And in this series of 3, I think they did Luffy, Law, and Eustace Kid. I don't really care about Eustace Kid, so I didn't get him. But as they come out with larger One Piece ones, I will be getting more. Let's talk pins. If you don't know, I am a casual pin collector, even though it's starting to become not as casual. At the moment, I only really collect a few different styles from specific artists that I really like. For our haul today, we have a few different categories of things. The majority is from Lovestruck Sakura / Annie's Doodles. First up, by Fantasy Chibi Pins, we do have their Waifu and Husbando series. These 2 series, to the best of my knowledge, only include diamond-shaped art. I have a whole board pretty much dedicated to it. Today's pick pickups are Mao Mao and Jinshi. Mao Mao has a very mischievous look on her face. The lines on this one are a black, bronzish kind of color, and the background has this nice metallic, almost olive green behind it. It's very pretty, and that is Mao Mao. And next up we have Jinshi. He also has a metallic background, but this time it's purple and it's a little bit more subtle. I love the face that he's making. And if you look closer on his robe, he does have a pattern, which is very nice. And that is Fantasy Chibi pins. Now we're gonna start going into Love Struck Sakura / Agnes Doodles. Agnes Doodles focuses on higher end, more intricate pins, and Love Struck Sakura focuses more on the chibi style. I've always been interested in the concept of pin fillers, which are smaller sized pins that are supposed to go between larger pins to kind of fill up empty space so it doesn't look as awkward. And she does sell 2 packs of the Love Struck Sakura hearts. This one isn't necessarily a pin filler, but it is about the same size, roughly a little bit bigger than the pin fillers, and that is this Kyo and Toru representation of Kyo in a little heart form, and then in the middle Toru as an onigiri, and it's so freaking cute. And continuing with Love Struck Sakura, I know that they have a series name for these, but I don't know what they are. But I recently rewatched Horimiya, and I really want to get more merch. So I'm starting with pins, and eventually I'll find more figures. I think I've officially watched it 5 times. The first season. I think I've watched the first season 5 times, and the second season twice. Yeah. But we have Hori running up to Miyamura and giving him a big old hug, and he's so cute. And they have little bakery items floating around, and that reminds me of how Miyamura works at their parents' bakery. Sticking with Love Struck Sakura, we also have more Apothecary Diaries. Here we have Jinshi and Mao Mao, because who else? And he's holding a little mushroom, I think, for her. And they have a bunch of little flowers and vines behind them, and it's super cute. And I love how happy he is to see her happy. And she has her little ears. Last up for pins, we have Agnes Doodles pins. And on theme, we have Horimiya in the Apothecary Diaries. I love these hearts because they're actually stained glass pins. And at some point, we will see Mao Mao and Jinshi having this kind of affection towards each other. The way that the water in the background is made, I can't get over how gorgeous this pin is. And on that theme, we also have the Horimiya pin. At first, I was like, why did they do this background? But then it reminded me of the original anime's artwork for their posters, and how in the anime, it's usually white with like a colored outline shadow situation. And with all of that blocked color, it makes so much more sense now why they ended up going with this kind of patchwork color design, because each of these colors represents one of the characters. Orange is Hori, blue I believe is Miyamura, purple I think is Toru. I can't remember his last name. I always remember it as Toru because I think of Toru from Fruits Basket and how one's a guy and one's a girl. And then I think yellow is Yuki. They also have more desserts here, and you can see that they have strawberry shortcake with whipped cream. Hori really loves cake with tons of whipped cream. And it's so cute. They're so snuggly and I love it. Alright, that's everything. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. I really enjoy doing these little cozy unboxings with you guys and getting to talk about the things we love. The next video I believe is going to be a collection storage video. So if you're interested in that, make sure to follow my socials. You guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting me through Bayley Pop and into this new chapter of Bayley Collects. And always remember that you are loved, you are valued, and you are enough. Bye!